In this class, we are going to learn about the concepts of wildcard in SQL. So wildcards, these are used in order to substitute one or more characters in a string. Suppose if you want to get the record from a table in Oracle database whose value matches a particular pattern. So here we have to make use of this operator, that is like. So from the list of operators which we had discussed in our previous class. Now different vendors of databases are having different constructs for wildcards. Like for MS Access, it is having so and so operators, and for SQL Server, those are having these many operators. But the logic behind or the working of those wildcards remains same in all the databases. Just the syntax will change. Now coming to the Oracle syntax. So when searching a string, you can find the rows matching a pattern with the help of like operator. This has two wildcard characters. So one is a underscore, that is this one underscore, and another is a percentage. So underscore, this is used in order to match exactly one character. Suppose if you want to match only one character, then you have to go for this underscore. Suppose if you want to match 0 or more characters, then you have to go for percentage symbol. We will learn both the things over here. So you can place this either side of the characters you are searching for. So this will find all the rows that have colors starting with B. Now before going ahead, let me just show you what and all details are available in our toys table. So let me run this. So we are having those many records in our table, that is 5 rows we have. So this is the prerequisite in all the classes which we are discussing in this section. Now suppose if you want to fetch the records from this toys table whose color starts with the letter B, then we have to make use of the wildcard, that is percentage, that is B and the percentage. I have already created the query over here. Let me copy from here and paste it in live SQL. So that is select start from toys where color like. We are making use of this like operator. Then within the single quotes we are writing B and the percentage. So whatever records matches, that is color value which starts with the letter B, then we will see in the results. Let me just run this. So we are having couple of records in our table whose color starts with the letter B. Now suppose if we want to see the records in our table whose colors end with the letter N, then we can make use of percentage and N. Let me just copy from here and paste it and run this one. So we are having only one record whose color is ending with N, that is green color. So underscore matches exactly one character. So following finds all the rows with the toy's name 11 characters. Now suppose if you want to know the toy whose name is having 11 characters, then we will run this query. Let me just copy this from here and paste it here. Let me run this. So we are having couple of toys whose value is 11 characters. Let me just count this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here we are having 11 underscores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Suppose if you want to know the records available in the table whose color is having 4 characters, then we will just put 4 underscores over here. Let me remove this everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me run this now. There is a spelling mistake over here. Let me just correct and rerun. So we are having couple of records whose color is having 4 characters. So percentage is the true even if it matches no characters. So the following tests to search for the colors containing the letter E all return different results. Now let me first run this query. That is, we have to get the records from a table which is having 3 characters, in which first could be anything, second should be E, and the third could be anything. Let me copy and run in live SQL. So we have to fetch the records whose color is having 3 characters. Within that, middle character should be E, that is red. We should get all the records whose value is red, as you can see. If we are having something called bed, then it would also been retrieved when we run this statement. Now since we don't have such color called as bed, we didn't retrieve. Now suppose if you want to get all the toy records from the table which is having E character. Now let me just run this. Now it has to return all the records which is having E within them. Now the color red is having E over here, blue is having E over here, and in the green we are having couple of E. So it will retrieve everything. Now suppose if you want to retrieve all the records from the table which is having 3 characters anywhere within the string. It shouldn't be a 3 static value because we have put the percentage at the start and the end. So it can occur anywhere, but it should be 3 characters, and between that it should have E character. Now let me just run this. So we are having red and the green. So it is having 3 characters over here, and middle is a E, and we are having red color. So in detail is provided over here. You can have a look. Whatever I have explained, I have written over here. Now it could complicate your case. Suppose if you are making use of this percentage symbol in order to find all the toys which is having underscore in the toy name. Now let me just run this and show you. Now before that, let us see if there are any records which is having underscore in our toy name. Let me run this one. Here we are having one record over here which is having underscore. Now if we try to search any toy whose toy name is having underscore and see, so this is retrieving all the records from the table. This is because this is considered as a wildcard. So underscore is considered as a wildcard along with percentage. So it is retrieving all the toy records from the table which is having at least one character. So all the toys are having at least one character within them. It is retrieving everything. Now how we can avoid this is with the help of this escape characters. So we can make use of this backslash or hash in order to escape the characters. The construct for that is we have to mention something like slash before this underscore, then we have to mention this. We are making use of this slash as escape character. Now let me just run this and see. Now we have to get only one record because we are having only one record in our table with the underscore symbol. Suppose we are making use of hash symbol, then we have to mention over here hash is the escape character. Let me just run this. Here we are getting only one toy. So these are the wildcards which we can make use in order to build the SQL select statement in Oracle's database.